Hello, my name is Susan from Magenta Sky, and I wanted to give you a quick tour of the student learning portal for my online course, Mindful Drawing and Doodling for Beginners. So when you first log into the course, when you enroll and when you log into your account, you will come to this screen, which is kind of a lesson list and a home screen, listing all of the different techniques, modules, lessons that are included within this particular course. I'm going to scroll up and down so you can have a little look. Now, I would recommend that you start the course at the beginning. You look at the introduction and read the first few modules, work through those before hitting the actual technique modules. So let me go to the introduction. I'm just going to click on the red word introduction and click through to that. And you will see that the section consists of some text introducing myself. There is a video introduction, and all you need to do is click on the arrow there, and that will press play. And the video will begin. Okay, I'm just going to pause that now, and there's a pause button there at the beginning. Okay, you can enter the videos into full screen by clicking on the right hand side and that takes the videos into full screen, and then by clicking the video at the very bottom right hand corner again, you can bring it back to the page. So on each of these sections you will find a number of videos, a number of bits of text, so simply work down the screen, clicking on the videos, reading the text section by section. Okay, now I'm just going to go back to the lesson list. So I've scrolled right back up to the top of the page, and I'm going to click on this little button here in the top right hand corner that says lesson list, and that takes me back to the lesson list. So within this course there is an introduction. We also talk about exactly what mindfulness and mindful drawing is. There's a bit of information there. You'll then find slightly further down a couple of useful techniques for releasing and relaxing the neck, shoulders and wrists, so some stretching exercises which are based upon simple yoga movements, so those are really helpful. We also talk about some important concepts in terms of why we're doing mindful drawing, and I go through the tools and materials. But I'm just going to hop on to one of the technique modules just so you can get a little flavour for exactly how the course works, what you can expect to see. So I'm going to go to the technique one, which is simple mindful drawing exercises. It's actually a couple of things included: doodle dots and simple lines. Now these actually have to be some of my favourite techniques, and I use these regularly when I just want to do something and just want to switch my mind off and do a lovely creative exercise. So there's a couple of examples there, and then there's a bit of text explaining. We explain what tools you need, and then you'll find a video introducing the particular technique, and again it's one of me. I'm going to hit play just so you can kind of see it go. So it's a video headshot of me. Okay, and so I'll just be explaining, showing some examples, some demonstrations, and actually doing some of the exercises as I demonstrate it to you. So none of the videos are too long, so you don't want to be sitting through an hour-long video. They're around 5 to 10 minutes per video, so that you can watch the video and get straight on with your drawing, which I think is really nice. There's a few demonstration pieces, so I always provide some examples. It's not that you're necessarily going to copy them, because the end result is not what we're looking for. It's process, it's doing the process, not the end result. But this is more just a demonstration of what I'm explaining and what I'm expecting you to be able to have a go at after watching the video. So again, there's another one here as well, another video showing the different technique, another example picture. And then what I've also got are some time-lapse videos, which are videos of me doing the techniques just sped up. It's not in real time, because you'd be sat there watching me drawing lines forever. So it's sped up just to give you an example of this particular technique. So I include this with some of the modules if they're appropriate. So let me just quickly hit play so you can watch one of these. It's only 20 seconds long, this particular video. But you can see me using a little pen. There's no sound on these videos because they are sped up, and I'm using a 0.1 pen here, and I'm just drawing these little dots across the page, which is part of this technique. So it's a really relaxing, mindful technique, this one of my favourites. So we have these time-lapse videos included, as well as the actual demonstration and explanation videos. So I'm just going to scroll down. There's another couple of these on this first module. I'm going very quickly just because I don't want to take too long on this video. Now when you've come to the end of a section, a module, you would click this Mark Complete button and then click Next at the bottom right and skip on to the next page. You can also make comments. You can post a comment about your work. So we've had a lady here that's made a comment on this particular module, and I'll try and respond as much as I can. We've got another person here that's actually put a photo of their work, which is great. So we're getting some really great feedback on this course, and it is a really lovely one. And all of these are exercises that I do very regularly, and so there's lots of things for you to enjoy. So I'm going to click back to the lesson list. So as you can see, it's really easy to navigate. It's very user friendly. You just click through the techniques. Once you've done the introduction section, you don't have to go through the techniques one by one. It's quite handy to do so because they're done in a way that the beginning ones are quite easy to get started with. Some of the other ones might require a little bit more effort or a little bit more in terms of materials, and that is the course. So that's a very quick whiz around the learning portal. If you purchase other courses from me, you'll have an account and all of your different courses will be within the same learning portal. So the important thing to remember is your email and your login. And then once you have signed up, it'll be instantly there for you to access at any time that you want to. You can also access it on an iPad, an iPhone, or it doesn't have to be an Apple product. I quite like doing this on my laptop because then you can have the video up nice and large and you can see it and then do the drawing. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into how the behind the scenes works of this course, exactly what you're getting when you join this beautiful course. So if you have any questions, always feel free to email me info@magenta-sky.com, or nip on over to my Facebook page, Magenta Sky Printmaking. You'll find me on there, and you can message me there and hopefully I can respond and come back to you. So I really look forward to seeing you join me on this course.